What's good, y'all? Dr.Trehunna. When it's all said and done, the main reason why a lot of women want to lose weight is to get rid of cellulite on average. So today, what we're going to talk about is cellulite, the tips necessary to make sure it never comes back. Because at the end of the day, that's what we want to do. What is cellulite in the first place? Cellulite is basically fat protruding from your fascia layer. So there's 3 layers to the skin. There's the epidermis, there's the dermal layer, and then there's the hypodermis. Now your fascia is basically a connective tissue that kind of brings everything together, all right? But it also separates your muscle from your skin. Imagine you having fishnet stockings, but these stockings are 2 decades old. So they might be worn out, they might be torn, but they are very, very tight. Because we're overeating, we are giving our body more energy than it needs. And because we're giving our body more energy than it needs, it creates fat. So once again, imagine if you're having fishnet stockings, but it's like 2 sizes too small. You can actually see your thighs coming out of the holes. That's exactly what's happening in the human body when you see cellulite in certain areas. You're gonna see it more in your butt. You're going to see it more in your thighs. You might see it more in your hamstrings. And the main reason why a lot of women have a little bit more cellulite than the average man is because women are naturally supposed to carry a little bit more fat in these areas because y'all are able to reproduce. Because women are more estrogen dominant than men, y'all have certain areas on the human body that your body naturally wants to store a little bit more fat in. And once again, that's going to be more of the trunkish area. For men, if we start getting a little bit overweight, we're going to start carrying more weight in the belly area. So overall, cellulite is only fat protruding from your fascia, and because it's protruding from your fascia, it's giving you sort of that pothole and that dimple look on your skin. So now, because you understand the science behind cellulite, it should kind of make sense for the remedy to get rid of it. All you literally need to do is get rid of fat. But you was taught all your life that, hey Trey, I cannot spot reduce, right? I can't just lose fat in a specific area. That is true. All you have to do is lose enough fat where your body has no choice but to start pulling fat from these areas that you want or that you desire. All you need to do to get rid of your cellulite is make sure you start focusing on lifting heavy weights. You doing Orange Theory. Can that get rid of your cellulite? It will, right? But it's going to take a lot longer for you to get rid of your cellulite doing Orange Theory or a whole lot of cardio versus you actually building muscle. Muscle is metabolically active, and what this muscle is going to do is going to naturally allow your body to get rid of the fat a little bit faster and more efficiently. You want to get rid of your cellulite in your thighs, and your hamstrings, and your butt. One of the best movements you can do is hip thrust. You can also do squats. You can also do deadlifts or Romanian deadlifts. All of these movements with a weight that you're not accustomed to is going to allow your body to build a little bit more muscle faster in these particular areas. So yes, you're not spot reducing, losing fat. But because you're building more muscle, now you can get rid of the fat faster. And now because you're building more muscle and less fat, now you just look toned, but you don't have no cellulite. So now, if you have any area on your body where you see a lot of cellulite, that should just give you some inspiration to go to the gym and work on that specific area. If it's on your butt, make sure you do a lot more glute exercises. If it's on the side of your legs, start doing the leg press machine. And now keep in mind, you see a lot of variations where you see women turning to the side and they're pushing the leg press machine with like one leg and it pushes to the side. That's going to target more the side of your leg. So that's going to work as well. If your diet is not up to par, you're not going to lose weight. What women try to do, they try to eat as if they're at their goal weight, yet they hate how they look in the mirror. So what you need to do is get to your goal weight first. Now you can have all your little fun snacks. Now you can go to In-N-Out Burger and have 2 fries. I see a woman do that the other day, but she got abs. So she already worked for this, You just got to get to your goal weight first. But until then, you need to focus on fat loss, which means what? You need better quality carbs, more broccoli, more spinach, more endive, more green vegetables. That's going to help you lose the weight faster because you're staying full longer. The name of the game when you're trying to lose weight or to lose fat is to make sure you stop doing this. So if you're eating a lot of snacks and you're having more snacks in a day than meals, then you're not giving your body the signal to lose weight, because every single time you put something in your mouth that got calories in it, you're telling your body to stop burning fat. Once a calorie comes into the human body, it has to burn that first before it can start tapping into its own body fat. So start having meals with real whole foods that came out the earth with a protein, salmon, redfish, goat, I don't care. have more protein with an actual vegetable, not a starch. Sweet potatoes are a starch. Rice is a starch. Quinoa is a starch. All the vegetables that I'm referring to actually got a good amount of fiber in it, and all the starches, for some odd reason, do not have fiber in it. Starches help you gain weight, not lose weight, y'all. We just like starches because it tastes the best. Now that you focused on your diet, you need to make sure that you are lifting heavy weights. A lot of people do not like to lift weights because they think, oh, Trey, well, I don't want to get big and bulky. As a woman, if you're not taking PEDs, testosterone, if you're not taking steroids, you're not going to get big and bulky. And I don't care how heavy the weights are. What you need to do is prioritize lifting weights. And women are able to do any type of exercise naturally longer. Women naturally has more type 1 muscle fibers and men has more type 2 muscle fibers. Type 1 is more endurance based. So y'all can do a exercise for a longer duration of time than men naturally. So use that to your advantage. You can train a little bit more. Go to the gym at least 3 to 4 times a week, because the more times and the more repetition you put in doing that movement, the faster you're giving your body the signal to grow that muscle, which means what? It's going to get rid of that cellulite in that specific area faster. Prioritize your diet. Then you need to prioritize lifting weights. Then, right after lifting weights, if you feel like you have the energy to do so, then you could do some cardio. Do not do any high intensity cardio exercises after lifting weights. So if you lifted weights that day, you can go ahead and go for a walk. If you didn't lift weights that day, and if you want to do something like Orange Theory or Solid Core, some to that extent where you're doing a whole lot of huffing and puffing, then you can do that and make sure you do not lift weights that day. Doing too much in the day can actually break down muscle. Last but not least, make sure you are getting some sleep. A lot of people downplay how important sleep is. If you're not getting any sleep, then your body's not able to recover. And if your body's not able to recover after that long, hard workout, then guess what? You're going to wake up the very next day and you're sore. If you're sore, do you really want to work out or do anything that day? Hell no. At least I don't. So make sure you are focusing on sleep, because then your body can repair itself, but also your body's going to release a hormone called human growth hormone, or HGH. You hear bodybuilders taking this. You hear high performance athletes taking this. But your body naturally produces this during deep sleep. Whenever you are trying to lose your cellulite, make sure you are prioritizing sleep, because if you're not prioritizing sleep, I don't care what you're doing, you're not going to start seeing your body change as much as you want. Okay? So hope y'all learned something today. Once again, these are 3 tips that you can start implementing today so you can start seeing the cellulite go away. And that's your reset tip of the day that's going to be stay snatched all the time. No, in the summertime. Talk to y'all soon.